what sort of corrupt criminal cartel could do such a thing as children are forced to stay in police cells. Damning child social care report reveals. The Education Watchdog rated the council services as requiring improvement. It should have rated them as needs scrapping and locking up. Some of the most vulnerable children in Nottingham, well, there's a shock, are being forced to stay overnight in police cells because there are not enough places to deal with their complex needs, a damning report has revealed. Ofsted inspectors also said there are not enough social workers in the city to cope with social care needs, but there's plenty around if we need to steal any children. We've got loads for that, so don't worry, all you loving parents out there. We've got plenty of social services that will come round and steal your children at the drop of a hat. The Education Watchdog published its critical report into children's social care at Nottingham City Council. You just could not make this shit up, could you? They've been raping children, protecting paedophiles, and there's a shocking report blaming Nottingham criminal cartel. Wow. You know, when I saw that, I thought, can't be. And then, of course, I realised it can be, and it is. And said the authority needs to improve in all areas. But we're doing such a good job, say the City Council. We've done so many good things. We've stolen our quota of children from loving parents. We've handed them over to paedophiles. We've let them be raped and molested. And we even let Ken Clark take some of them down to Dolphin Square. So what's the problem? What have we done wrong? Said leader John Collins and CEO Ian Currier. Allegedly. The report says some children live far too long in homes where they are neglected, while emergency accommodation for vulnerable young children is not prioritised. The report said a lack of suitable short-term emergency accommodation means that too many children are inappropriately kept in police cells overnight. Because of the criminal cartel, let's not forget they're on £140,000, £150,000 a year, the CEO and leader, but apparently they can't afford to put them up even in a bed and breakfast. No, they can't afford that, because then they'd have to dip into their own pockets. Oh no, they wouldn't, because they'd just claim it all on expenses anyway. Insufficient escalation of this problem to senior managers by frontline staff has masked its severity. The report, which was published on January 7th, also highlighted a number of other problems. So they're not just shit at looking after kids and procuring children for paedophiles, they've got other problems as well. Ooh, I wonder what that could be. It said, there are not enough social workers to deliver high quality interventions. There are far too many screwing social working scum bastards out there stealing children. We don't need any more scum-sucking shitheads in Nottingham. We've got enough of them bastards. Given the complexity of the need of the city. Oh, and why do we have the need of the city? Because the City Council are doing such a wonderful job. Oh no, that was just bullshit, just like they talk. The systems in place are not good enough to ensure that all children in care are supported to achieve good education outcomes or timely perform permanence. But on a side note, we do notice that Nottingham City Council, the criminal cartel, is very good at procuring children for paedophiles. Leaders have not explored why there are delays in achieving timely adoption for children, and although children are helped to remain together with their brothers and sisters, the matching process takes too long. Yeah, I've already said that, I think. The council was told it needs to improve in all 4 areas it was inspected in. Impact of leaders, experiences and progress of children who need help and protection, experiences and progress of children in care and care leavers, and overall effectiveness. Basically, they're shit at everything, which is something I've known all along, of course, and I'm sure that any that's been listening to my channels know that as well. The report added, High caseloads for many staff, particularly in locality teams, or limited administrative support, adversely affect their work-life balance and their ability to compete in their work to a consistently high quality. Well, it's Nottingham City Council, Nottingham Criminal Cartel. They only do shit. They've never done good. They've always done shit. They're brilliant at stealing children. They're fantastic at supplying paedophiles with children. But actually looking after children has never been their forte. Regular supervision is not always offered due to capacity issues for both team managers and social workers, and this slows down improvements for children and young people. What needs to improve? Well, if you get rid of the leader, Collins, and the CEO, Currier, and the whole of the executive branch, lock them all up, and we'll be one hell of a step closer to getting to a good standard. Management oversight of the use of private fostering, the quality of planning for children and their review across all service areas, the recognition of and timely action for children living with sustained neglect, the quality of management oversight and supervision of social workers to progress children's plans, the quality of return home interviews for children who go missing, the educational progress and achievement for children in care, the availability of sufficient and suitable emergency accommodation for vulnerable young people and children with complex needs. The progress and timeliness of permanent plans for children, including fostering and adoption. Councillor David Mellon, portfolio holder, Crook, for early intervention and early years, said work was underway to improve in these areas and improve of the official grade of requires improvement as to be good. He said Ofsted inspection of our children's social care services also acknowledged the improvements have been made since at our last inspection in 2014. So 4 years ago they were inspected and they were found to be utterly shit. The lowest of the low, the crappiest of the crap, but they've improved slightly. However, in actual looking after children, no, they're still as shit as ever, still stealing children as much as ever, but apart from that, you know, we'll see how things go, shall we? Let's see what else it says. This is down to the hard work and commitment of our dedicated teams who work around the clock to ensure children in our city are safe and protected, and we also supply many to paedophiles, as is our job title. These improvements are all the more impressive in the face of ongoing government budget cuts. This is the excuse now. Utter bullshit to our council and the high and increasing levels of deprivation and needed experience by families in Nottingham. So it's due to the cuts, is it? And yet, oh, there you are in your suit and you're still on yours £100,000 a year. I wonder if you could make any more cuts. Oh, I think we could. I think we could cut all your lot's wages for a start, because you're clearly overpaid for doing the shittest job possible. We know we have more work to do. Ofsted's finding has shown where we can build on recent improvements to ensure children and young people are handed over to paedophiles earlier. I mean, in care, are supported in all areas of their life and can achieve stable, happy lives as soon as their paedophiles are finished with them, as possible. Ofsted also highlighted that social workers are managing cases with complex work, often with large sibling groups. This, coupled with the difficulties faced by many local authorities, they're not authorities, they're scum-sucking traitors, in recruiting experienced social workers, adds to the challenge faced by social workers and managers. We are looking at this, and whilst ongoing attempts to recruit, Ofsted acknowledged, blah, 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 blah. And as a side note here, the CEO, Ian Currier, used to be a headmaster at a school where it is rumoured that the school used to pimp out the children. Does this make Ian Currier a pimp? I'll let you lot decide. Why don't you contact them and let them know how you feel, how well they are looking after children. And you can call from all over the country. In fact, you can call from all over the world. I'm sure they'll appreciate them phone calls telling them what a great job they've not done.